You ready for the categories?
Sure.
You need to get the notepad.
I do. That's right. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
So, we have 13 pictures of unique front yards.
Unique front yards. Yep.
Food pantries.
Food pantries. Seems a bit redundant, but okay.
Cruise ships.
Cruise ships.
Bunk beds.
Bunk beds again. Okay, great.
Bathtubs.
Bathtubs.
Helicopters.
Helicopters.
And messy cars. Messy interior cars.
All right. I don't know about messy interior cars. I think that one might not do very well.
Which one do you want to start off with first?
Let's get the messy interior cars out of the way.
Okay. Do you want to sit in a messy car for 2 minutes that is filled with mustard?
I mean, what am I wearing?
Your normal clothes.
I would not sit in a car with mustard for 2 minutes wearing my normal clothes. That gets a 1. Sorry.
Okay. How about 2 minutes with a whole bunch of pickles?
Pickle jars.
Pickle jars.
Well, are they in the pickles, or are the pickles all in jars, or some of them are?
Some of them are on the sunroof.
Okay, well that's not too terrible. But if they're all in jars, I could handle that. I'm still not going to give it a very high score. Give it a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I can already tell this is not going to be a very highly scoring category.
February is a bunch of grasshoppers.
Nope. Well, grasshoppers are not that terrible, but I don't want to be sitting on squishy bugs. Grasshoppers can't really bite you, but I'm gonna give it like, oh yeah, that's another stupid kids book trend. Oh, this is a story of a talking grasshopper or a talking spider. Everyone wanted to do like Charlotte's Web, so they went to the whole insect kingdom and like, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna give them a 4.
Okay. March, it's a tomato fight in the car.
Okay, that would be disgusting. I like tomatoes, but they don't belong in the car. 2.
Okay, for April, it's a bunch of foam.
That's foam?
Yes.
You sure that's foam and not snow?
That's foam.
Are you sure?
Yes, because snow is not sticky. Foam is.
All right, well, I don't know if I'd get out of the car, but at least I wouldn't get any on my clothes, or maybe I would. I don't know. Give it a 3.
Okay, for May, it's a bunch of baby chipmunks.
Okay, definitely not. Just because they're baby chipmunks doesn't mean you want to be in an enclosed space with them. Give them a 1.
And did you notice that the steering wheel is not on the driver's side, but on the passenger side?
Yeah, I guess it's a British car.
Okay, for June, it's a bunch of brownies.
Okay, I would definitely go into the car for 2 minutes with brownies. It would be messy, but it would also be delicious. So give it a 7.
Okay, for July, this is a no-brainer, Josh.
Oh yeah, that's a 10.
Money.
Yes.
Okay, for August, it's melted cheese with a bunch of meat.
No. I mean, that would, I probably would not go very well. I'd give that a 4. Just because I like those two things doesn't mean I would enjoy sitting in there.
Okay, for September, it's a bunch of oysters.
Well, the oysters would, okay. Oyster shells can actually cut you, so I'm going to give it a 2. Some might have pearls, but I don't think that's
For
right.
October, it's baby alligators.
That's a 1. I'm not going to give it 0s anymore. I'm just going to give 1s.
Okay. For November, it's a bunch of Gucci stuff.
Oh, that'll be okay. I could sell that. Yes, let's give that a 9.
And for December, it's guacamole.
I like guacamole, but I don't want it in my car. 3.
53.
Divided by 13, right?
Yes.
So it's 4.07 for messy interior cars. Should I do it to 1 decimal point place or 2?
1.
And it's 4.1 for the messy interior cars.
Okay.
Right.
Now I get to pick.
Okay, sure. What do you want?
Let's do bathtubs.
Bathtubs it is. Let's do it.
Do you want to be in a bathtub full of delicious chicken wings?
That wouldn't be so terrible. But it looks like the sauce is very hot. I would have to wait for it to cool down a little bit. Still, that's pretty good. Let's give it a 7.
Okay. For January.
1.
lava.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, for February, it's a pickle-shaped bathtub.
That doesn't look too terrible. I don't know what's with these over here, though.
Those are the bumps from the pickle.
No, I'm pointing to this stuff.
That's a candle.
That's a candle? Okay, I guess it is a candle. It looks like, some sort of... Look
Yeah.
at that. It is a candle. Okay. I don't mind a pickle-shaped bathtub. Give it an 8.
Okay.
The shape of the bathtub is not a problem.
For March,
What's in the bathtub?
it's a gold bathtub.
Oh, that's nice. 10.
Oh, Donald Trump survived another assassination attempt.
Yeah, they're just very bad at shooting Donald Trump, is what I'm starting to say.
Okay, for April, it's a high heel bathtub.
That could be kind of interesting. Let's give that a 9.
For May, it's a zesty bathtub.
I suppose it is a zesty bathtub, but it's not that terrible. It's a nice bathroom. Let's give it an 8.
Okay.
I don't mind what the bathtub looks like that much. It doesn't
For
give a good bath.
June, it's a bit early for a Halloween-themed bathtub.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Let's give that a 9. Nice spooky bath. Could be interesting.
For July, a bathtub made out of bananas.
Is it made out of bananas?
Yes,
Like actually made out of bananas.
those
or
are
does yours look
actual.
like-
Those are actual bananas.
Okay, in that case, we give it a 3 because that would not hold together very well. The category was doing well until it becomes an unpractical thing.
Okay, for August, it's a purple carpet bathtub.
That's a terrible idea. Give it a 2. You don't want a wet carpet because it would smell and get mold.
Okay.
See, I'm not just saying yes to every bathtub.
For September, it's a cheese bathtub.
I don't see what the point of that is. It would be delicious, but it would be kind of stupid, so 5.
For October, you ready?
Yeah, that's a 1. I don't even have to look at it.
Okay. For November, popcorn.
That's kind of stupid. Give it a 3.
And for December, a nice snow bathtub.
Well, how hot's the water?
I think it's a cold bathtub.
And we're going to give that a 1. Maybe it would be a good cold plunge, but that's it.
And that's it.
Actually, let's turn it up to a 2 because cold plunges can be useful. But I'm still not a fan of cold plunges.
And that's
Also,
it.
I'm not a fan of, snow coming off the roof. Okay, that's a 68.
Divided by 13.
That's a 5.2 for your bathtubs.
Okay.
All right, my turn to pick again. Let's do the bunk beds.
Okay. So, do you want a Gucci-style themed bunk bed?
That's not a terrible idea. Let's give it an 8.
Okay. For January, the beach got into your bunk bed.
No, we don't want sand in the bed. Give it a 2.
For February, it's a Fanta-themed bunk bed.
That's kind of weird, but okay, I'd give it a 7.
For March,
No, that's a 1.
a rundown bunk bed.
Yep, I don't want that.
For April, your bunk bed is a school bus.
Oh, can you actually sleep there?
The bed's inside the school bus.
That's going to be kind of weird. I don't know how practical that would be. Give it a 5.
Okay, for May, it's a jungle-themed bunk bed.
That doesn't look too terrible. Give it an 8.
For June, it's a mixture of hot and cold.
That would be a terrible idea. That would fall apart after a few minutes. Give it a 2.
For July, it's an American-themed bunk bed.
No, ordinarily that would be cool, but I'm not a big fan of America right now. 6.
For August, it's another zesty-themed bunk bed.
It still looks pretty comfy. Give it a 7.
For September, it's a McDonald's-themed bunk bed.
Kind of weird, but still looks kind of comfortable. Give it another 7.
For October, a money bunk bed.
Was it actually made of money?
Yes.
Well, then I probably might take it apart. So I give it a 9. So it might be useful, but as a bed, I would probably be interested more in disassembling it.
For November, it's a Wingstop-themed bunk bed.
Well, I don't know why it has 2 S's in Wingstop, but again, kind of weird, but 7.
And for December, fitting a Christmas-themed bunk bed.
That looks kind of cozy. Give it an 8.
77.
Divided by 13 gives it a 5.9. That's our highest score to date.
So far.
Still not. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said to date. All right, your turn.
Let's do helicopters.
Helicopters it is.
Do you want a strawberry-themed helicopter?
Can it fly?
Looks like it is flying.
Okay, I don't know how useful it'd be. Give it a 6.
Okay, for January, it's a brownie helicopter.
Well, yeah, that would be delicious, but it would probably fall apart. You can see chunks of it have already fallen into the water. So let's give it a 5.
Okay.
For this, I care about whether it will actually stay in the air, or not how delicious it is.
For February, it's a snow helicopter.
Another terrible idea. Give it a 2.
For March, it's a gummy helicopter.
3. I don't need a helicopter that will fall apart.
For April, it's a clown-themed helicopter.
Okay, I'm assuming that would actually be pretty funny. Give that a 9.
But that's also terrifying because I don't like clowns.
I don't like clowns, but it's a clown helicopter, not an actual clown. It's not gonna go, I'm Pennywise the dancing helicopter.
My God. Okay, for May, it's a shark-themed helicopter.
Well, that actually looks pretty cool. Give it an 8.
Okay, for June...
What is going on there?
Your helicopter is falling apart.
No, we give that a 1. Because that's what we don't want a helicopter to do, fall apart when we're in it.
For July, your helicopter is a cactus.
Well, is it a cactus inside?
I don't know.
Well, we have to assume that it is, so you'll get points sitting down. Give it a 2.
Okay, for August, it's a standard black helicopter.
That does the job. I have no problem with that. 10. That also looks pretty cool.
For September, it's a Spider-Man themed.
Spider-copter. That looks very cool. Give it a 9.
Okay, for October, we have cotton candy.
Well, I don't know how well that would hold up, so I'll give it a 3.
For November, your helicopter is a pickle helicopter.
A pickle-copter. That's a very unique idea, but it would probably fall out of the air right away. 2.
And for December, mine is a bee-themed helicopter.
It still looks like it would fly. I don't know, Bumblebee could change into that, I guess. Give it an 8.
A 68.
That's a 5.23. So that's a tie. Wait a minute. For this, I'm going to have to go back and see what the other one just got. 5.2. Nope, it's exactly the same. They got 68. So it's a perfect tie between helicopters and bathtubs.
Okay.
So far, the bunk beds are in the lead. I am going to go with unique... let's do food pantries.
Okay. So, for your food pantry, do you want a whole bunch of nacho cheese Doritos?
I don't, but... well, okay. This is basically going to be, am I going to like the food in there? I'm not a fan of Doritos, so I'm going to give it a 3. Sorry.
Okay. For January, it's a whole bunch of apples.
Apples are great. I like apples. Let's give that a 9.
You would get pretty sick and tired of them pretty quickly.
I do love apples.
Okay, for February, it's Oreos.
Can't complain about that. Give it a 9.
For March, it's popcorn.
Yeah, but the popcorn has gotten all over the place. I'm not a huge fan of popcorn. Give it a 6.
Okay. For April, it's lobster.
Lobster? You can't keep lobster in a pantry. 2. Not only if they're alive, they would get up and move around. If they're dead, they would go bad. You have to keep lobster in a freezer.
For May, it's snakes.
1. Nothing else to say about that. That's a very stupid idea. Oh, I'm just going to go to my pantry full of snakes. I'll be right back. No, I won't. I'm not coming back from that.
Okay, for June, it's a whole bunch of meat.
Well, you don't want to get... I like meat, but you don't keep meat in the pantry, so 5. You keep meat in the fridge or freezer. Preferably the freezer. So it's a very stupid idea.
For July, it's a bunch of Coca-Cola.
Not a terrible idea. There are some people I know who like Coke. I'm not a fan, so I'm giving it a 6.
For August, it's a bunch of bananas.
That ought to be okay. Bananas do well, except they go bad pretty fast. So maybe there's too many bananas. Give it a 5.
Okay.
If I was Donkey Kong, I'd give that a 10.
For September, it's eyeballs.
Yeah, 1.
No, that's freaky.
Yeah, not only is it freaky, it's stupid. They wouldn't last very long in jars in a pantry, particularly one that looks like it's in a basement with that light hanging there. That's very weird.
For October, it's a bunch of mustard.
Well, I'm not a fan of mustard, but Devin is, so let's give it a 6.
Okay, for November, you get a bunch of Gatorade.
That could be useful. Give it a 9. Although I would prefer a fridge for Gatorade. It can still be okay within a pantry.
And for me, I get Lay's potato chips.
That's not so terrible. I gave it a 7.
A 69.
That gives it a 5.3. Again, a couple of really dumb choices are really bringing these categories down.
So there's
front yards and cruise ships. What do you want?
I'll do front yards.
Okay,
and you get the cruise ships.
Sure. You okay?
Yep. Okay. Do you want a bunch of penguins on your front yard?
Well, I'm more concerned about how my front yard is a bunch of water.
That's frozen water.
No, well, the penguins don't like to be in frozen. Penguins do not like to walk around in frozen water. They can swim under frozen water, but they don't like to be in frozen water.
So
I'm going to give that a 6.
A 6, okay.
Doesn't look like a good situation for me or for the penguins. So if I started walking on frozen water, I'd slip in a pretty big hurry. And that's not fun.
For January, it's a whole bunch of meat.
Yeah, that's going to go bad very quickly. First of all, I'd have every carnivore in the world descending on it. A bunch of animals would come out of there. Second of all, what they didn't get would go bad. So 3. I guess I could grab some meat and put it in the freezer before it went bad. So it wouldn't be all the way bad, but still a very dumb idea.
For February, it's a dance party.
No, that's a pretty cool house. It would get loud after a while if I could shut it off. I give it a 7. I have seen houses that have big light displays out there all the way.
For March, your front yard is full of delicious chocolate cake.
Yes, but that would spoil very quickly. Also, look at the house itself.
Yeah, it's covered in chocolate.
Yeah, I don't want my house covered in chocolate. So, pretty
and
bad.
And plus, all this chocolate would attract the bees.
It would attract the bees and also look like it's melting, too. Give it a 5. Sorry. Normally I wouldn't say no to chocolate, but the presentation left a lot to be desired.
And speaking of bees...
Oh, boy. Something happened in my mailbox there.
Yeah, that's honey, and the bees are...
I don't know how honey is coming out of my mailbox. I don't want to understand how. I don't know how that happened. I don't think I want to know. Now, honey itself is good, but I don't like honey that's pooling around on the street. So, not much to like there. Give it a 4.
And plus all the bees, too.
Yeah, plus all the bees, too. Yeah, I would probably need a beekeeper outfit to leave the house every day. I don't like that.
Okay, for May, your front yard is full of diamonds.
Well, that's great, but they would get stolen very quickly. So I would say I could do something with some of the diamonds before someone stole it. So 7.
Okay. For June, your red cheetah print.
That's just ugly enough that no one would steal all that stuff. It's still pretty out there. Give it a 7.
Yeah, that's an ugly house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd still be something that people would notice. So yeah.
Okay, for July, your front yard is a melted pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I don't understand how my front yard would be a melted pepperoni pizza. I would have to clean that up. Give it a 4. Sorry.
Okay. For August, alligators.
No, we don't want alligators anywhere near the house. Not in the house, on the house, under the house, or in front of the house. No alligators, sorry.
Okay, for September, pickled jars everywhere.
Well, I grab a few pickle jars and put them inside the house. Same with the meat, but mostly not a good idea. 5. I'm sorry, a lot of these are just not good ideas.
Okay, for October, it's slime.
No, we don't want slime. 2.
Even the house is covered.
Yeah, I know.
Even the tree.
I don't understand how the tree got covered in slime. Someone came with a hose and shot slime at the house, I guess. I don't like that.
Okay, for November, you get bags of money.
That's a 10. Nothing else to say about it. But I would have to hurry and grab it all before someone else did, though. But that's a minor inconvenience compared to everything.
And for December...
No, I don't want a lava house. 1.
62.
I'm sorry, but the 4.8. A lot of these good ideas get ruined by the bad ideas. So far, our bunk beds are still leading with a not very good 5.9.
Well, now all that's left is the cruise ships.
Yep, and I'm not thrilled to see what we get in that category, but let's do it.
So, this is the first cruise ship.
That's nice. But I don't like that the whole cruise ship is one movie theater, though. You need a lot of stuff to do on a cruise ship. So that actually just gets a 6 from me.
Okay.
Most cruise ships have movie theaters, and that's just one part of the cruise ship.
I think that is just the one part.
No, no. You don't want. That's a very not a great cruise ship, because a cruise ship has a ton of different activities on it.
Okay.
It's like a floating hotel.
For January, your cruise ship is McDonald's theme.
It's McDonald's theme, but that better not be actual food. That better not be an actual thing of fries and whatever. And I got pretty sick of McDonald's after a while, so I'd give that a 7.
Okay. For January, it's a gold cruise ship.
Well, that's a good idea, except gold does not float; it sinks. So I'm sorry, but this is one gold ship. I'm not going to give a high score to. Give it a 3. Does gold? I'm pretty sure gold. Nope, it sinks instantly. So it would be a very expensive ship. It would be nice to look at, but it would probably sink almost instantly. All right, on to the next one.
Okay, for March, it's a Ferrari-themed cruise ship.
That actually looks pretty cool. I'd give that a 9.
For April...
No, disgusting. Give it a 1. That looks like a zombie outbreak. Is that a zombie outbreak? Is that zombies on the deck?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
All right, no visible zombies, but we're going to assume the worst. There's at least one disease on that ship for sure. 1.
For May...
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand here you have a lava ship. That's very stupid. It looks kind of cool though, so I give it a 2 just for that reason.
Okay.
Stupid.
For June, it's a Coca-Cola themed cruise ship.
Well, I guess again, there better be other things to eat or drink on that ship besides Coca-Cola. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. For July, that's the cruise ship that you want.
Well, maybe there's too many water slides that don't go anywhere. But yeah, that's starting to look like a decent cruise ship. Yes, I'd give that an 8.
Okay, for July...
No, that's August.
Oh yeah, for August, we have another rainbow-themed...
That's a pretty small cruise ship, but that's okay. Let's give that a 7. Again, I don't care what the ship looks like, so long as it floats and it has what we want in there.
For September, it's a snow cruise ship.
Well, that looks cool, but the ship is actually made of snow. It would melt. It would either melt or freeze in the water. I don't know. It does look kind of cool, so let's give it a 4.
For October, it's a Gucci-styled cruise ship.
Well, that would at least be... It actually looks like a really nice cruise ship, so let's give that an 8.
For November, your cruise ship is Cheeto-themed.
I don't know what it means to have a Cheeto-themed ship again. I guess I'll give it a 4. Not a fan of Cheetos.
And for December, we have pink carpet for your cruise ship.
No, that's not too terrible. It would get kind of hard on my eyes after a while. 7. So that's a 70, and I think our cruise ships with 5.4. Our cruise ships are 5.4 to take second place. So, bunk beds in the lead with 5.9, followed by cruise ships at 5.4. We have food pantries at 5.3 for third place. We have a two-way tie for fourth at 5.2, followed by unique front yards in fifth place at 4.8, and finally messy interior cars at 4.1. So, again, a lot of dumb ideas really brought down a lot of these categories.
Yeah.
And that is the end of our
AI pictures.
AI pictures.